Modern Storage Unpacked. Let's go.
Welcome back to Modern Storage Unpacked, the podcast where we make space for what matters. We're really sad, but Christmas is officially over, and the task that everybody dreads is here, taking the Christmas tree down. Now, thankfully, today we did bring back Shelly, who decorated our tree for us and decorates all of Modern Storage trees. She's here today to help take ours down and show us exactly the proper way to store it so your tree and decorations, ribbon, ornaments are all looking pristine for next year. So Shelly, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're excited and I don't have to do this alone, so that's great. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss all of our storage tips and tricks and insights throughout 2026. We do have lots of them coming. Shelly, just to kind of preface back a little bit for people who didn't listen to our last podcast with us, what is it that you do?
I holiday decorate. So basically I go into people's homes and businesses and do trees and mantles and doors and make their homes look festive.
Yeah, they're really pretty. We get so many compliments on them, and of course I can't take any credit, so they are great. So let's go ahead and start. What is usually your first step whenever you are taking down a beautiful tree like this?
Whenever people take down their Christmas, you kind of have two people. You have the people that take everything down, are very meticulous about how they pack things up.
Okay.
And then you have people that will literally just like throw it in a box or in a trash bag or
all together?
Well, I've had people do that, and it really like destroys your stuff. So
we're not doing that
what
today.
I'm going to kind of show you today is the proper way to take it down and the proper way to store it.
Okay.
And I brought some little things to show you. So yeah,
Awesome.
if you will help me pull these picks out.
Yeah.
If you take care of your product, it'll last so much longer because a lot of the Christmas decorations are an investment. I mean, they're not like inexpensive, but I literally have ornaments on my tree that I've had for 13 years that still look brand new because you learn how to
take care of
them and store them. Okay, this is like Lowe's has these on sale right now, $10 for this big bucket. It's great because it's clear. You can see what's inside of it.
Yes.
But like what I kind of do is take all of the picks and lay them at the bottom first. Okay. So you can just lay those down there. And it takes
got the big one.
People are like, oh, I hate taking my Christmas down. It takes no time at all to take Christmas down. It's so easy.
It's sad for me. I just feel like it's officially the end of the season.
This one might be a little tall. But, okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the ornaments off.
Okay. So when it comes to the ornaments, how do you recommend like sorting them? Do you do them like by color or room or type? Or do you just kind of put all of them together?
Usually I'll put like one job together in one bucket. So I'll take, or multiple buckets. So like I'll put all of the ornaments for one project or one area of the house together. You just lay them on top.
Okay. Even these big ones?
Yeah, even the big ones.
Sweet.
So you just like lay, like it's a layering. And if you ever have like glass, this is a really good product that they sell at Lowe's. It's bubble wrap. And so you can take this out and wrap them individually. But when they're plastic, you don't really have to worry about that.
So what do you think the biggest mistake is that people make with ornament storage? Specifically,
they do not put it in a proper container.
Man, you got these on there good. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if there was a cat here, they wouldn't be knocking those down.
Yes. Okay, so like this is how it's kind of a layered effect. So the picks at the bottom and then the ornaments on top. So the next thing we're gonna do are the ribbon. The biggest mistake people make with ribbon is they will take their ribbon and put it in a trash bag or just kind of wad it up. And like, okay, the trick is with ribbon to make sure it stays fresh and new is to roll it. Some people use like old toilet paper, like, you know, rolls that are empty.
Okay.
And wrap the ribbon around that. Or I just normally take it and just roll it up. But if you roll it up, it keeps its shape and it will not lose its...
Won't get crinkly, wrinkly.
Yes.
I've noticed that with my past ribbon, so
yes,
that's good to know. I know some people also save like the
container,
like the roll it came in and just rewrap it with that.
So that's like once you roll it up, see it's all nice.
Yeah.
And put together, you just lay it in your bucket.
I know we don't have any up here, but for people who use like bows, what's the best way to store those?
Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. if you have like a big, pretty pre-made bow, at the very end of your packing process, you can lay that on the very top.
Okay.
And so it'll get a little bit squished down, but then I've taken them to where you get clothespins and hangers, and you can clip with a clothespin on a hanger, and then you can hang them in a closet, you can hang them in a storage unit, you can hang them in that way that they don't lose their shape.
Okay. Wait, are we rolling these individually?
Oh, you can roll them together.
Okay. Are we throwing them in?
Yeah, just throw them in.
What?
Another thing that I really love, like, is a tree bag. A lot of people save their boxes and they get kind of gross after many years. Lowe's has really great, like, this is a 7-foot rolling tree bag, which is not a 7-foot tree, but this is what they had. But you can get them on Amazon, Lowe's, Home Depot. This time of year, everything is out.
Yes.
And so it's all about the storage.
Absolutely. It's so much better. I hate dealing with, usually I have been like a box reuse how it came kind of girl. But man, taping it back up, just trying like store it.
Trying to get it fit back in that box.
It doesn't ever fit well. I'm like, which way does it angle?
Yes.
That is a really good trick. And they're not always super expensive either.
No, you can get one, I think, on Amazon for like $15, $20.
So affordable options,
yes.
You guys.
And right now everybody has it all on sale. So, because it's fixing to be like the spring cleaning time, and and so everybody's getting everything all cleaned up.
So this is a pre-lit tree, I believe.
Yes.
But for people who don't and they get like lights for them.
Yes.
Obviously, I feel like lights are the biggest headache. I always vote for a pre-lit tree for that reason.
Yes.
But what is the easiest way to store those so that they don't get knot up or damaged?
I like whenever they are wrapped together. If that makes sense, like you take them and you wrap them like around your hand and you put one grouping together. If you try to put them all together, it can just make a big cluster. I know at one of y'all's locations this past year, I was so impressed. Your manager literally put each one in a different box.
Dalton.
Yes.
Shout out. Yes.
So organized.
Very
so
organized.
Great.
Sadly, I think some of them they still had a couple light bulbs that were burnt out.
Yes.
So for those, what do you do? Is it worth just like buying a whole new set, or like do you go through each one to find which the missing bulb?
It would take forever to like do that. So I mean, you're looking at like $9 or $10 a box, and to me, it's not worth it.
I was curious. I really wanted to ask you that question. If you were one of those people that like sit through each one, if there's a good way to do it.
My husband though, he will do that. He fixed our mailbox that way. I was like, just throw some more lights on it. It's fine. It's no big deal. And he was just he was like, no, let's figure this out. And so he was so proud of himself whenever he got it all put together.
Oh, I love that.
The last big piece is this big garland. And if you have a big piece like this, it's sometimes good just to get its own individual container, which I brought a smaller size bucket just for this ball garland in the bucket. And it lays right in.
It deserves its own container.
Yes. And you just put the lid on it and you just label Christmas
garland.
box 2.
Yeah.
So whenever you do put it in your storage, you're able to keep all of your Christmas together, and then you can go back and pull it out.
Yes, so it is important to label and stay organized. It's kind of sad to see this. Christmas is kind of coming to an end. I know it has already, but seeing it like in person is just really sad. So I know that we already talked about the artificial trees going into bags is probably better than the boxes itself.
Yes.
But do you recommend a specific place to store your Christmas tree, even if it is in a bag? Like a climate controlled area?
Climate controlled for sure is what I would recommend. Just because you've got regulation with the temperature and I've seen white Christmas trees. Y'all use a white Christmas tree at every location. They do change colors after certain years, and if you don't put them in climate controlled, then it can happen faster.
Okay, yeah. So even artificial trees are subject to kind of damage in those temperature changes. Okay, so climate controlled is. So what is your personal pet peeve for how people store decorations?
Well, I have customers that store their own decorations that I'll go back the next year and everything's like in a trash bag, or everything is not taken apart, or they have their garland like from their door and they'll go, here you go. And I'm like, that I literally have to take it completely apart, rebuild it. Like that's the biggest pain, but it's completely fine. I'm happy to do it. It just makes me be there longer and like makes their bill go up just because they're more time I'm there. I like whenever I get to go take it down because I do offer that service to my customers.
I was gonna ask that. Awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
I have several businesses and companies and homes that I go and pack all their things up. Doesn't take very long, and that way, and I also know it's been packed up the correct way.
What is the most unhinged holiday storage disaster you have personally seen?
Someone's mom took the mailbox down, and everything was just all put together, and it was just one big hot mess. And I was like, you're getting new stuff this year. So we didn't even try
Have
to
a whole new stuff.
I had to get all new stuff.
Just from how it's stored. Is it the mailbox, like the decorative ones, or like
Yes.
decorations for a mailbox? Sorry.
Like usually, like what I'll do with the mailbox, I'll do like a piece of garland, green garland on top of it, and then I'll put ribbons and lights and ornaments and picks and stuff, decorations all over the mailbox. So those are really fun. And then a mailbox tends to get more sun than any part because it's directly out there.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to go through and figure out what was sun damage and pull that out and get it all organized that way as well.
Well, do you want to go ahead and take down one of the biggest parts of it?
Yes. So just
Go through and
unplug. And this one's nice because a lot of trees now, like these just have plugs that plug into each other. And then, but there are some now that are pre-lit that like whenever you put them in the pole.
I have one of those and they just plug right into
and
it.
the
I
lights,
love it.
I love those.
Because you don't have to find these. And then also I hate the tags.
Yes. And then so like whenever you do take the tree apart, you kind of have to squish it
Squish
down.
them down a little bit.
Make it fit. But then next year you have to go back in and fluff it all up and get it all pretty. But one thing I love about these tree bags is if you do have a large tree, they usually have rollers on them, so you can like roll them instead of having to carry them.
Absolutely.
Like the big boxes.
I don't have one, but I think I'm going to do this for next year.
Yes.
Love it. That was so easy.
So easy. Doesn't take any time at all to like pack it up, put it away the right way.
It has so much extra room.
Yes.
I love that. Well, I'm sure if you have a taller tree, it might be a little bit more snug, but it's definitely a lot easier than dealing with shoving it back into that box because it will never go back in the original way.
Never go back in.
I love that. So if somebody uses one tip from today, probably the biggest tip you could give, what would that be?
Roll your ribbon.
Roll that ribbon. I love it.
And get a bucket, put everything in your bucket for that one job. You can see it's all kind of laid in here. And then on the outside of your bucket, if you'll just label Christmas tree.
Absolutely.
And then that way, whenever you do have it in your storage, you can
know what you're looking at.
Yes, and you know exactly where it is. You pull it out and you're ready to go.
I know we've had a lot of compliments at not just our podcast street, but all of our storage locations. Everybody that comes in, they're in all of it. So coming next season, if somebody wants to use you, how can they get in contact with you? Or how can they reach you?
It's Stitch and Stone. I have 2 pages. I have Festive Cheer by Shelly, but it's under Stitch and Stone.
Okay.
But then they can just message me that way.
Is that Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay,
yes.
Awesome. Yeah, if you guys are loving these trees and want her to come help you guys out next holiday season, definitely hit her up. Thank you so much, Shelly, for coming and helping me take this down. If you guys try any of her tips, make sure you tag us. We'd love to see all of your organized totes and beautifully packed ornaments and rolled ribbon. Cannot forget that.
Yes.
And if you need a place to store your Christmas trees and all those decorations, you know where to find us. We have many locations all around the state and more coming soon. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time on Modern Storage Unpacked.
That's a wrap for this episode of Modern Storage Unpacked. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe. See you next time.